First experience. My name is Yolanth, and my mind has given and conveyed to me so much knowledge. When I left my body in 1988, horse stood on my head, I just was in light, going up. I left my brain, my body down there, not feeling any pain. It is the mind of every individual that does go on. I have learned to use my mind to help people, to use my energy, be in command of my mind, letting nobody take control of it. I am a free thinker, without being a puppet in religious belief. That is the way I am. To believe in God is hell, for then I did suffer from illusions, from persons who wanted and tried to dominate me. To be a free thinker is loving life, taking all the advantages, loving everyone as they are. If I stayed with belief, I would not be accepting all that is alive, including in other dimensions. Belief is full of limits. Life goes on, and I know that my dad, out of body now, shall become grandson. His own choice, as a free thinker. I was my great-grandmother, and chose to be with my daughter, my grandmother. I am and stay a free thinker. That is a very brief introduction. Second experience. I went up a ray of light, and was stopped by someone who asked me, "Do you believe in God?" I answered yes, and had to leave the light, through an archway to an expanse of blue. There I did see my grandmother, who was so upset about seeing me there, and told me that Dad would take care of me. I saw Dad in an old boat with my brother died Eric, who dies when he was 6 years old, and I was 1. I was there for a long time, but outside the boat. Dad asked me if I wanted to stay or go back. I did not have time to answer him, but found myself at my daughter's bed, then 10 years old. I hugged her, kissed her, told her I loved her and was happy, but she did not see me or feel me, crying out, "Mum, don't die," or words to that effect. The same with my son, who was 14 at the time. I was more than upset and Dad saw that. So I came back, but saw that my children did shine light, and my husband was in black. Then on the way back, I saw Richard C., who told me to play his music in order to regain my health. I woke up, and did not have my memory, but my dad's calling my mother Carla, my brother's girlfriend Frances with the name Peggy. I did know my son as Daniel, but my daughter I did not know. Dad was a great architect, and I did the drawings automatically, though I had no qualifications. It took me a long time to adapt to being myself again, and letting Dad go, although sometimes he is right beside me, and a part of me when I need it for some reason. My grandmother was a great artist, doing portraits of famous people like judges, etc. She painted the faces, but the characters in the hands. No wonder there were some rather terrible-looking hands. My art is not of how the people look outside, but how they are inside, and some of them do not like at all what they see. I know that there are many other artists who do the same, thus those people need to help all those who they have harmed in their past, in order to have a clear mind, thus also give out to artists how positive they are. Writing is just thought transfer to me. Poetry just comes out when an individual is poetic.